morning, everybody, and happy Halloween. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Miles of Horror, your home for all things horror, physical media, indie cult cinema, and as always, the only channel that's going to make you scream. It is Halloween morning, okay, 5:47 a.m. And I want you guys to know I've been trying to record this video for like roughly 45 minutes now, and I just been having connection issues, but I had to get a video out on Halloween. Super fun video for you guys. But before we do anything, if you could slam that like button, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And share this on your page, share this on your channels. Get that algorithm going, baby. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram over at Miles of Horror as well. And so let's get into it. So today I'm talking Arrow Video now. If you follow me over on Instagram, you saw that I posted a still from the Arrow Video Frankenhooker title screen. And, I've been doing a little rearranging today for some Halloween festivities tonight. And I kind of like came across all my old Arrow Video standards that were like behind on shelves, like so far in the back. And, it just really brought me back. There's so much nostalgia here as a collector because I've been collecting Arrow Video for so long. That was like the real first boutique label that really jumped out at me. And to be quite honest, they are like the goat of the goats. There's so many great labels out there, but Arrow is just, they are the originator of the chunky box. They've been innovators for so long, and their back catalog is just outstanding. Whether it's a UK release or a US release, Arrow Video has really just been at the top for so long. And again, the originator of the chunky box. So yeah, it is Halloween, guys. Make sure you do something spooky, wear something spooky, eat some donuts today, eat some good stuff, and have fun with your friends. But I wanted to kind of go through my old Arrow Video standard releases with you guys because I was astounded with how many I actually had. And it was such a throwback. I had so much fun going through these. Now, Arrow Video was basically founded back in 2009 as a UK company, and they didn't really start doing US stuff till like 2015. So a lot of these titles are region locked or region B because one of the very first things I did immediately upon collecting, starting to get serious about collecting, 10 years ago or so, I got a region free player. That was like one of the very first things that I did. And so a lot of these Arrow titles are region locked. They're UK releases. And so a lot of them were strictly UK release. You couldn't get them in the US. And then slowly in 2015, they kind of launched their U.S. side of things, and more things were getting released on the U.S. side of things. But they're responsible for some of the best of the best ever, in my opinion. Some of my favorite box sets of all time, including the Society box set. This thing, it's like embossed. It's like fleshy embossed. This Society is one of my favorite movies of all time. But this was just such a cool set when it came out. I just love it. I'm obsessed with this set. One of my favorites of all time. Then they also did the House box set, which is all 4 House films in this gorgeous chunky edition. I thought this was such a cool piece. Hardbound book. That's when things really started to take off for Arrow, in my opinion, around this time. So and they're responsible for so much greatness over the years, and I just wanted to kind of go through my standards because I've had these in my collection for so long, but they've been buried. So I haven't even seen them for so long. I'm at a point now with space where things are like double tracked on shelves. There's so much behind stuff. So I don't really get to showcase these often. So I figure, what better way to do this than just to kind of come on here today, early in the morning, and just kind of showcase this for you guys. So let's start right off the bat. What I did yesterday, the one I showed, which was Frankenhooker. Okay, super cool release. This is region free, so this was a all region release or work on any player. And you got, I believe, 2 different commissioned arts on here if you flip it around. Neither of these were the original poster art, so I believe it's two different commissioned art. And you kind of see the disc art there. Just super cool. This is how I watch this movie. This is my release of this movie. I have it on VHS, but this Arrow Blue is kind of like my preference here. All right. Then we have a movie called I mean this again, like Arrow Video just doing their thing. And this is what I love about Arrow is that they do niche horror as well. But they also do top horror. Like they just signed Halloween and Halloween 5. Like they're doing like the top movies, like the top franchises in horror history. They're also doing things like, or they did things rather, like Microwave Massacre. Like this, when I first started collecting, I was like, I gotta have this. Like this is sick. Yeah, Microwave Massacre. When did this one come out? I wish I could remember. 2016. This came out. Crazy. Look at the art on that. And this is a 2-disc set, man. You have the DVD in here also. You got the original art on the flip. So cool. Also, like one of the things that drew me to Arrow in the very beginning were these clear cases. For whatever reason, I just thought it was different and cool. And these are like thicker. Whatever it is, Arrow cases are like, I think, a little thicker than normal cases. And I always thought that was kind of cool. All right, let's keep cruising here. We have Tower of London. I never even opened this thing. This is Vincent Price. I never even opened this. Now, a lot of this, I'm kicking myself because I sold a lot of this stuff also. I have the Killer Clowns release that they did. I had like 3 copies of that because I was like, oh my God, they're releasing Killer Clowns. So I had the standard edition. I had the slipcover edition. And I still have the slipcover sealed. I never opened that because I was like, I think that's one of the most gorgeous pieces of physical media ever released. So I didn't open it. I got another copy, just have a watching copy, and then 8,000 iterations of that movie have come out since, and I have all of them. So I sold off that standard without the slip, which I'm kind of kicking myself for. But whatever. Anyway, so then we have the Bloodthirsty trilogy again. I have not even opened this. This is, I'm not even sure what this is. A Japanese trilogy. Vampire Doll, Lake of Dracula, Evil of Dracula. Cool. To be honest with you, I think Mondo just released this movie, The Vampire Doll. All right, then we have some of the things that come out these days I like have, and I don't even realize, just from the years. Then we have a movie called 12 Monkeys with Bruce Willis. Also, I never even opened this. More of like an action-y thriller type. Then we have a movie called We Are the Flesh. Again, never opened this. I don't really know anything about this movie. Mexican horror movie. Then we have a 90s flick, which is kind of cool, called Colobus. So it's billed as The Real World meets Saw. This was a cool movie. Check this one out, called Colobus. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is super fun movie. All right, then we have Malatesta's Carnival of Blood. Malatesta's Carnival of Blood, still sealed. Then we have The Exorcist 3. This was a pretty sweet release. Now, this was a UK release as Region B. So a lot of the stuff that I'm facing now is like I'm seeing. So I'll get to The Burning in just a little while. I have the UK release of The Burning, and that's my blue of it. And so Amazon had the Blu-ray for $8, the Scream Factory. So I picked that up. I was like, I'll go region free on that one. But a lot of this stuff, again, it's like I kind of want to go region free at this point, or get some of these titles for region A. But anyway, then we have Audition, classic. Then we have the original Blu-ray release of Zombie Flesh Eater. Also, never opened this one. Since then, I picked up the 4K from Blue Underground. Is it maybe? So yeah, I have the standard Arrow Region B Flesh Eater. All right, then we have a classic right here. We have Maniac Cop. Super, super cool. I think Bruce Campbell was in this one. He's in one of them. Tom Atkins, Maniac Cop. Then we have a movie called Contamination. Really fun creature feature. Then we have The Witch Came from the Sea. Also never even opened this. Back then, I was just like buying everything under the sun. I was like, never seen that, buying it, never seen that, buying it. And like the standards were, I don't know, $12. And they would do sales too. So a lot of the sales, I'd pick up 5, 6 titles, 5, 6 titles, 5, 6 titles. And I think I have another stack of these also. I'm just going to be honest with you. I just have to look. The Premonition. Robert Alan Schnitzer film. At this point in time, I just wanted to get my hands on as much physical media and horror titles as possible. We have Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Terror. Trilogy of shock and horror. We have another classic, Rollerball. Never even opened. We have Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive on Blu-ray. Meet the Maniac and his friend. We have a super cool, I think, mid 2000s flick. I don't know the year, but it's called Satanic Panic with Rebecca Romijn and who else is in this? Fangoria Presents. Let's see. Jerry O'Connell, Rebecca Romijn. I think they're married too. Yeah. So Satanic Panic. This was a super fun movie, and I remember picking this up for like $4. And I think I just picked up the Katie Video VHS release of this, so I thought that was kind of cool. And again, that was like $10 also. All right, next, a wild movie if you've never heard of it, Rawhead Rex. Crazy bananas, late night monster movie, super fun. I remember when I first started collecting and I was discovering all these movies and I saw Rawhead Rex. I told my buddy who I worked with, I was like, dude, I got to see this movie. I don't know what it is. The name of it just kind of catches you. All right, then we have Your Vice is a Locked Room and Only I Have the Key. It's a Sergio Martino film. Then we have a fun slasher, The Chill Factor. Hell yeah. Then we have Evil Ed. Say what you want about this movie. I just think it's too long. It just drags on and drags on. It's cool. It's fun, but it's just so long. The movie should have been 30 minutes shorter. Then we have George Romero's The Crazies. The Crazies. Then we have a movie called Scared Stiff. This one was super cool. Now, this VHS goes for a decent amount of money, if I'm not mistaken. All right, then we have The Driller Killer. I have not watched this one yet. The Driller Killer. All right, then we have another classic right here, The Mutilator. The Mutilator. All right, then we have still sealed, by the way, Bride of Reanimator. Okay. Nope, that's my alarm. Now I have the box set of this as well. The kind of like the society type box. Kind of looks like this, but it's Bride. But I picked up both the standard because this is a big time release when it came out. Then we have a movie called The Slayer. Awesome flick. All right, then we have City of the Dead and Haunted Palace. Kind of going through them quicker now. Then we have Madhouse. Have not watched this one yet. Again, some of these are just have been in my collection for years and 10 years or more. Then we have Flowers in the Attic. Okay, super creepy film. Very classic. Let me just move some of these down here. All right, next we have The Prey. And look at this old artwork on here. So 80s inspired. It's not twin and it's got an axe. I don't know if this is the original artwork, but it's just such cool releases. These are so retro at this point. We have Boondock Saints. Never actually opened this one because I've seen it before. Then we have Weird Science. Boom, boom, boom. Then we have The Burbs. The Burbs. Love this movie. Then we have a movie called Deadly Manor. Still sealed. Then we have one of my absolute personal favorite slashers of all time. I adore this movie. Kristen Davis from Sex and the City, her first movie. We have Doom Asylum, super low budget, bizarre, absolutely ridiculous movie. I love Doom Asylum. Then we have The People Under the Stairs. Okay, this is actually my only copy of this movie. I think this movie's overrated. I'm not the biggest fan. I know it's Craven. I know people love this movie. It's okay. Then we have a movie called Wolf Guy. Wolf Guy. Now, I don't know if it's this movie. I think it is. There's like a crazy transformation scene. I think it's one of these wolf movies. I think it's Wolf Guy. And one thing I think that was kind of cool about this release was that when I ordered it, they came in a blue case. Every single other Arrow Video title I have is a clear case. For whatever reason, maybe it was just so old that they, whatever reason. Let's see when this came out. This was 2017. I don't know what the reason is, but when I ordered it, they gave me a blue case. I thought that was interesting. Then we have, of course, what I was mentioning earlier, The Burning. Now, this is the way I've watched this movie for a long time, and it's Region B. But I just did pick up the Scream Factory Blue because it was, I think, $7 on Amazon, and I was placing an order anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'll get the Scream. It'll be a collector's piece, and I can watch it region locked, or region free. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Let me move some of these down. All right, then we have Season of the Witch. Another favorite of mine. We have Edge of the Axe. Then we have Slugs. Love this movie. Okay, moving right along, we have an absolute classic, Blood Rage. This one's due for a release from someone. Blood Rage. Did Vinegar Syndrome do this? I think they did. I don't remember. I've been subscribing for so long, it's all blur. Then we have a movie called Trapped Alive. Then we have a Henenlotter classic, Brain Damage. Okay, and again, this is the way I've watched this movie for so long. I have the DVD as well, the special edition Synapse DVD. This was kind of like the way I watched this movie. Then we have Donnie Darko, another classic. I forgot the dude's name. Jake Gyllenhaal is in this. No, this movie, Donnie Darko, was like a high school, like people, like at the end of high school, people were like, Donnie Darko, you got to see it. And I didn't see it for like years and years. And I finally saw it and I was like, this movie's okay. Like, I don't know. It's not really my vibe. All right. Then we have Videodrome, another classic. Now, I had the Criterion box set that they did. I sold it off because I really wish I was more of a Cronenberg fan. The Fly is all-time good. Ooh, sorry about that. The Fly is all-time good. I love The Fly. And don't get me wrong, I like a lot of his movies, but I'm just not like this Cronenberg crony. Like I sold off my my Vinegar Syndrome stop coming to me. The one with the video game squishy creature thing, which is a fun movie, but like, I mean, it was going for like $80. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sell it off, maybe even more. I don't remember what I sold it for, but I don't see myself watching these movies again. So I'm good with the standard releases of things. Anyway, Videodrome. It is a cool movie. Long Live the Flesh. It's so meta and weird, and I like it. I just don't love it. Anyway, Big Trouble in Little China. Classic Carpenter. Okay. Then we have The Stuff. Now, this is Region B. I thought about going region free on this one, because Arrow did that awesome release. I'll get it eventually, probably. But we'll see. And then last but not least, we have a movie called Deadly Blessing. Not watched this one either. So just a lot of really cool, like, nostalgia here and throwback titles that I just kind of had to come on here and show you guys. And I think, I have to look. I think there's another shelf here somewhere of standard Arrow releases because Arrow was really my vibe over the years. Like, they're the company that really made me like get into physical media. I was so obsessed with their catalog and how they did things. So anyway, if you guys would be so kind as to hit that like button, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. You get one of these.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So have a wonderful spooky Halloween, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.